little bit about your experience in actually fighting this legally. I know that you've kind of been involved in making sure that laws are passed to prevent critical race theory from being taught in schools. So give us a little bit of an update on how that's going and what's happened so far.
Yeah, this is a really interesting legal question. For the first time, I think is now making headway. But a lot of my reporting now, 4 stories that I've reported have resulted in parents or employees or teachers filing lawsuits. I'm working with a coalition of attorneys, including the Great Southeastern Legal Foundation, David Bivtorak in California, and we're really posing the question within a public institution: is it okay to promote race essentialism? Is it okay to promote collective guilt? Is it okay to promote racial stereotyping, scapegoating, and harassment? And I think the answer is a resounding no. Every student their conscience should be protected. They shouldn't be denigrated on the basis of race, whether they're white, Black, Asian, Latino, Native American, whatever. And these are the questions that are now going to the courts. Luckily, I think these cases are going to be successful. And we've even had now attorneys general from states including Montana and Ohio and Texas, that they're saying a resoundingly yes, these practices, these critical race pedagogies are actually already illegal. They're a violation of state law. They're a violation of the Constitution. They're a violation of the Civil Rights Act. And as we go through the courts, I think we're going to now beat back some of these racially divisive pedagogies from the ground up.
If teaching critical race theory is found to be unconstitutional and you can't teach it in schools, will this affect whether or not it can be taught in the military or even in corporations and other arenas? How do you think that will affect where critical race theory is taught?
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, in the military, you can't promote racial stereotyping or harassment. I mean, the civil rights laws still apply. And in a lot of the corporations, they're strictly governed by civil rights laws, especially the federal contracting, which most of the Fortune 100 companies, provide services and goods to the government. So absolutely, we have some cases in government, some cases in corporations. We'll see how it shakes out. But the goal here is really to force these institutions to pay a cost. We're going to put a price on promoting critical race theory in the workplace within public institutions, and then try to shift the incentives back away from it. And really, this is kind of absurdly a kind of war among HR departments and legal departments of these institutions to actually put a check on them to say, you know what, of course, promoting workplace harmony, all of that is great. But when you start promoting the idea that one racial group is superior to another, one racial group is inherently racist or oppressive or evil, that's a violation of the law. And not only a violation of the law, it's a violation of reality, of the truth, of common sense. And I think that we're going to be successful in this. And frankly, we've already been quite successful in the past year.